Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for December 23rd to the 31st. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And hello, happy birthday. Happy birthday to all Capricorns. I love that we're in Capricorn season. And I hope you're having a wonderful birthday. But also, hey, we're at the end of the month, we're at the end of the year. Happy New Year. Happy end of 2024. I'm very excited. This is going to be a pivotal time. This is going to be a pivotal time. And you know I'm going to spend a lot more time with you in your reading because there is actually a lot happening for you. Okay. And I do want you to, and I'm going to try to make this really, put like more heart than I've ever put into a reading for you. This is just going to be really, really big. And I hope you stay optimistic too for 2025. All right. Because there are some aspects this week where it's all about, you know what it is? It's all about going within. This is all about introspection. December 23rd to the 31st of the last half of December, really going within. You're probably already doing that through your birthday season. Okay. And when I say stay optimistic, I'm not saying, glass half full. I'm saying glass overflowing. All right. Because we do have some squares which I did give you a heads up about in your monthly forecast, and we are here. All right, so continue to vibrate at a high frequency. Attract everything you deserve. You see, you got a new moon in your sign. Like things are about to change for you, okay? Capricorn, things are about to change. And the thing about this new moon, it is a little tricky, so I'm going to walk you through it as well. Now, and then also, I have my other deck here. We're going to do, after your spread. So I'm going to give you your astrological overview. Then I'm going to do your spread. And then after that, really quick one on your new moon, and even throw in some lunations and something else that's big that's happening for you on New Year's Eve. I'll do it with that spread. Now, if you are a cross watcher, if you do watch for your rising, your moon, if you watch for your partner or kid or whatnot, just know that all the mutable signs like last week are going to be really impacted by the aspects this week. That would be Gemini, Pisces, Virgo, and Sagittarius. Okay. Now, and obviously you're going to have like toward the latter half, like a lot of stuff happening. Now, here's the thing. We kick it off on Tuesday, December 24th with Jupiter square Saturn. Now, I have to talk about this a little bit more for y'all. All right. This is going to be, well, it's Christmas Eve, so if you celebrate that, know that it's happening on Christmas Eve, but you're going to feel it. You're feeling it now as you watch this, all right? You'll feel it throughout, the first half of January as well. That's how, remember Jupiter, Saturn, they're out, they move slow. Okay, they move slow, so you're going to be feeling it. Now, remember, Jupiter expands, Saturn restricts, okay? Jupiter amplifies, Saturn contracts and reduces. So what does this mean? Jupiter square Saturn, it's all about your beliefs. It's all about that big picture you've been working on for yourself. It's all about your inner wisdom, things that you want to grow. They're all going to be a little bit tested now. Now, will you feel this a little bit more than others? Possibly, because Saturn is your ruling planet and Saturn's going to be very active this week. All right. So I just want you to know Saturn's going to see how committed you are, okay, for your long-term goals and things that you want. All right. He's going to ask you, like, do you know your limits? And are you bringing structure and stability in your life right now? All right. Capricorn, y'all have been going through some things. Okay. So this is a time where, you may be feeling a little tested around this time to really come out on top. Okay. We're going to have a Jupiter Saturn square, the last one, June 2025. And then we can breathe. We don't have it again until 2036. And here's the thing. It's all part of a larger cycle. All right. This is part of a larger cycle that began with the Jupiter Saturn conjunction. That happened December 2020, yes, in your birthday season. Back in December 2020, so I want you to think about what happened around that time. What were some changes happening for you around December 2020, especially the months following it, okay? It's just part of this cycle, these Jupiter-Saturn squares, that really help you work through challenges in terms of being patient, being practical, really going within, coming out, again, being the best version of yourself. Definitely don't undervalue yourself right now. Stay true to you as well. Remember, it's still Jupiter. That's optimism, right? But it's Saturn here. Saturn, which is your ruler, during Capricorn season. So, again, what do you want for your long-term goals? There may be some limits. Okay, there may be some limits that you just have to navigate. Saturn brings those reality checks. Now, the other thing is, it could actually work. You know how I say it may have that. It actually may work like in your favor, um, because it is your ruling planet. So you know Saturn. You know Saturn by now. Saturn is in Pisces in your third house. So it does have impact on communications. Third house is intellect. It's processing things. It's gaining knowledge. Okay. It's also siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, neighbors. There could feel a little bit of squeeze with those relationships and short distance travel as well. All right. So just keep that in mind. There is a sense of like service to others as well. There may be a squeeze when it comes to work matters in terms of employees, colleagues, maybe starting your own business, things like that. You're just going to feel a little bit squeezed because Saturn's going to say, okay, what do you really, really, really want? I'm gonna look for cracks. All right. So deep down inside, just as long as you're being your authentic self, you're gonna be absolutely fine. Even if you are being your authentic self, Saturn's still gonna feel, like you'll feel that test, but it just may not be as like major, right? So because Saturn is all about discipline, and you want to show him that you're hardworking, right? And you're Capricorns, right? So again, it may not be that much of an impact, but just stay committed to your personal professional goals. Know what you want. Know what you want. Saturn is karma. Remember, you go through his test, you pass his test, he's going to reward you. All right. So just know there may be some adjustments that you make. All right. We did have Jupiter square Saturn back in August. And so we have been feeling this since August. Okay. We had a little bit of breathing room in like October, but we've essentially been feeling this, since fall. Here's the thing. I want you to think about what happened in August and also September, okay? Because don't forget, we also had Mars square Saturn at that same time. So, and then we had that, full moon in Aquarius that was really strong, and it was just, so you could have felt a little bit of squeeze. Now, what I'm going to do, Capricorn, just to give you some context, I'm going to give you a real life example, okay? Real life example. If you are a subscriber, you may remember what have happened to me. All right. So Saturn really tested me. All right. I have a dog, Ruby, my pup. She was going through some health issues throughout the year. All right. It started back in the early, like March. Okay. So, herniated discs, hip issue that came out of nowhere. And in August, I had surpassed $15,000 in expenses just on her health issues, mobility issues, neurologist, MRIs, weekly physical therapy, muscle shock therapy, acupuncture, 2 different vets. I mean, it added up. And it was in August where I started it was now really hitting me. And I'm in Aquarius, okay? And so you know that I share Saturn with you. Saturn rules both Capricorn and Aquarius. And for Aquarius, Saturn is impacting our second house. That would be finances, money, income. All right. And so during that time in August, that's happening. But I'm still doing your weekly readings for all 12 signs, and I don't have any help. I'm a one-man team. There's a lot that goes into it behind the scenes as well. So on top of that, I have my full-time job. On top of that, I had finished a book that I'd been writing, a young adult novel. I'm very excited about. I'm really, really happy about it. But that's when I was starting the editing process. I don't know if you've ever written a book or know how the process is, but 80% of writing is editing. And so I was hitting major, writer's block. I was taking on too much. There was so much happening, and I was feeling the squeeze. Okay. I was feeling the squeeze. Now, here's the thing. If you remember, I was, with all of that happening, I was hospitalized. Okay. A lot of things happened, and, I went through burnout too. And so the day that I got out of the hospital, my dog happened to tear a ligament in her knee. And so it was just one thing after the other, after the other. And this is moving into September at this point. So was I feeling limited? Yes. Was I feeling restricted? Yes. Could I do the things that I needed to do? No. Did I have to make adjustments? Yes. I'm a Gemini rising too. So that would also test, career, work, things like that. I was having a lot of different changes at my job. So I was feeling the Jupiter Saturn square in a really big way. In a really big way. And so I remember Saturn's life lesson. So I had to learn my lesson. I cannot work 60 to 80-hour weeks anymore. I physically cannot do it. I had to prioritize. I had to learn my lessons. I had to chill. I had to chill out. Right. So I had to focus on me. And so here's what I'm getting at. I learned my lessons. I know my limits now. So with that said, I'm a lot more prepared for this Jupiter Saturn square. Okay. Just know everyone's going to experience it in different ways. Everybody. All right. I want you to know Saturn may be considered a malefic planet, but Saturn is truly on your side. He wants you to grow and thrive. And he may, yes, sometimes make you do it the hard way when you have aspects like this. So during this time, you could have some changes. You could want changes. You could have things that change the way that you see things or your beliefs. This is more about having an introspective journey, like I said, especially with Jupiter retrograde. But also don't spread yourself thin because this time around, we now have Mars retrograde, okay? And that's big for you, Capricorn. We're in the heart of it now. And I've talked about Mars retrograde at least 7 times in 7 different videos preparing you for this moment. And there is no question that you are feeling Mars retrograde in Leo in your 8th house of death and rebirth and transformation and regeneration and love and partnerships and business partnerships and all of that. I mean, this is big for you particularly. Okay, Capricorn, it's your 8th house. And so Mars retrograde, obviously, like I said, delays and, pride and egos coming out to play and questioning loyalty, things like that. All right. I'll talk more about Mars retrograde in another live stream, only because we're in the heart of it now. But that's what I'm saying, Capricorn. Just stay true to you and just know there may be something you may feel a little bit tested. All right. But work with these energies. Don't let these energies use you. Okay. And to be honest, the more that you find that Jupiter square Saturn, along with these other aspects, along with another aspect that's not even on the whiteboard that I'm going to talk about later, that's also challenging. The more that you find it impacts you, the more adjustments you might have to make. All right, Capricorn. And if you do have a good memory, if you're one of those Capricorns with this crazy good memory, think about May, June 2016. It's the last time we had this aspect, okay, outside of this cycle. Now, Thursday, December 26th, Mercury opposite Jupiter, squaring Saturn as well. First, let's talk about Mercury opposite Jupiter. I love this, okay? Love this. It's fun. It's great. Remember, Mercury is in Sagittarius for the rest of the month, and then you've got Jupiter in Gemini, all right? So I like this, kind of like in the middle of all the squares. They're in mutual reception, so they're actually doing something really nice behind the scenes for you here. Be vocal, be social, right? Be social. It's Mercury, all right? Now, Mercury is in Sagittarius in your 12th house, so you may want to spend some alone time processing things really. I mean, that is the subconscious. It's also spirituality. It's also intuition. Trust your intuition. This is when you can have like really big ideas come out, even stimulating, fun, exciting conversations, seeking the higher meaning in life. So that's how this Sagittarius in your 12th house benefits you. Again, I really like this. Mercury, all about communication. Jupiter has always been the king of the gods, right? He is the wisdom bringer. So there is something here that could be very spiritually moving for you. All right. It's very optimistic. It's very like expanding the higher mind. So people who actually have Mercury opposite Jupiter in their chart, fun, super fun. Like they can talk, people listen, Stevie Nicks, Obama, Olivia Rodrigo, I mean, so that type of energy. Now, Mercury square Saturn, just be mindful about the things that you say. Now, we had this literally 20 days ago. I said that we would have this twice. Now we have it again. We had this on December 6th, Mercury square Saturn. Just, you may not see eye to eye with someone around this time, okay? Maybe an authority figure around this time. Just keep that in mind. Or a sibling, aunt, uncle, cousin, neighbor. Remember, that's your third house here where Saturn is. Just, practice patience, go deep. Just know that this is going to pass, and you can still have your conversations. Just being more mindful, right, around this time. Working with Saturn's rules, right? Don't fight this, just work with it. All right. Remember, Saturn is going to reward you. Friday, December 27th, we have Venus square Uranus. So this is interesting because you've got Uranus, the ruler of Aquarius, squaring Venus, which happens to be in Aquarius right now. So could you really feel this? Yeah. So there's something here. Basically, this aspect is there's a degree of feeling the need for freedom, like breathing room. Okay. This aspect is all about breakthroughs or breakups or breakdowns for breakthroughs. Okay. Breaking things down. And this can be in a relationship. It definitely for you can be a relationship. It can be a friendship. It can be something that has to do with finances. So maybe like your financial guy, accountant. I don't know. There's something here. Money matters definitely could be in the mix for you with Venus and Aquarius for you. All right. Now, if you're in a healthy relationship, you're going to be fine. What this aspect is asking you to do is just do something different. Be spontaneous. Do something fun. Uranus, the great awakener, all about surprises. Surprise yourself. The unexpected breakthroughs. Do something that you've never done before. Okay. Go on the street, giving out Kit Kat bars. I don't know, with your partner. Go to the Mount Kilimanjaro and wave to do a nice selfie. Just do something different. That's all. All right. Maybe, just maybe, you want to do something different here. If you are seeking love, something different. Okay. Different way. If you go to bowling alleys all the time looking for your soulmate, maybe go to an ice cream shop this time. Just try something different. That's okay, Capricorn. Now, kicking off Monday, that next week, and pretty much kicking off 2025, the second new moon, right, in your sign. We have the new moon in Capricorn. This is going to be and this is Monday, December 30th. This is going to be at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, around that time, my time, New York City time. So adjust wherever you are in this world. That's when you want to set intentions. You put all your energy out there. Plant seeds, right? This is going to be a very, very Capricorn new moon, all right? Because remember, this, first of all, is a Saturn-ruled new moon, right? Saturn being your ruling planet, but also it's during Capricorn season, and it will be sextiling Saturn. Oh my goodness. There's some at 10 degrees, by the way. It's a late 9 degrees, so it's pretty much 10 degrees, which is a Capricorn degree. It is a cardinal degree. So there is truly something new here. I would not be surprised if Capricorns, there's just something, your life starts changing. Okay. I would not be surprised if you sign something. I would not be surprised if you have an important conversation that leads to something that you want. I wouldn't be surprised if you make a big agreement, or there's just something here for you. All right. Now, it does have a little bit more of a serious vibe for a new moon. But when I say that, it's just because it's Saturn. So it's just like being very disciplined, feeling grounded, but still feeling very ambitious, right? Not only having a plan, but committing to one. Remember, that's what Saturn wants, right? Long-term goals for 2025. And remember what I said in your annual forecast or 2025 forecast when I was telling you all about the full moons in 2025. You may remember I said the full moon in your sign that's going to happen in July 2025 is one of the best, if not the best, full moon of 2025. So what rewards do you want to reap? What blessings do you want to gain? Do you want to yield? Take advantage of this new moon in your sign, okay? Please do. Now, the reasons why I say it's a little bit tricky is look at because of everything else that's happening, the Saturn square, right? The Saturn square you're going to feel. But remember, I said there's another aspect that's happening. It's happening 2 days after this new moon. And you're feeling it this week too, because it's so powerful. And it is our second Mars-Pluto opposition. They are having a big stare down starting now. All right. And it goes exact on January 2nd. Remember, Mars is also retrograde. So there really is something here that could be money and finances related for you, because it does hit your second and eighth house. But also, it's if you're not, like, money is not like an issue for you, it would be self-worth, self-value, things that you value, and also your transformation. So you becoming like this more confident, I got this, like no sweat, right? That kind of energy. Just don't get distracted and don't lose motivation because of these aspects. All right, Capricorn. So let's get to it. All right, let's see what's going on for you. Now, remember, I said I'm going to do, there's something else I want to tell you about that I love for you. We'll do that in that second spread. All right, now let's get started, Capricorn. Let's see what's going on for you for December 23rd to the end of the year for Capricorn, Capricorn rising, and Capricorn moon. Woo! All right, we're going to use that as a clarifier. Really wanted to come out. Okay, so Capricorn. So I do a traditional cult cross spread, offers the best overview, and if we need a full clarifiers, you know that we will. Secondly, Capricorn, y'all are amazing. Happy birthday. I hope you're having an amazing birthday season. I hope you're going through these changes. Pluto left your side, so you're going to feel that. That's nice. You're going to feel that. You're going to feel really good. You're going to feel really good. Let's get started. Y'all are amazing. All right, let's get started. Wow. Okay. Yeah, big changes are definitely happening for you. Oh my goodness. This is wonderful. This is really great. Okay. This is really great. You're going to be fine. You're going to be good. All right. Let's get started. All right. So you got the Knight of Cups. All right. So yeah, wonderful. There's some things that you may be moving into that you recognize. Listen, I want to be emotionally fulfilled. I want to have these moments where I'm feeling all this energy in terms of not only following my bliss, but also taking these actions to feel more, of my creative side sparkle and my imaginative side come out. And, this romantic side. I mean, it is Knight of Cups, who is, Mr. Romance here. So you could be moving into the last few weeks of December on this quest to be emotionally fulfilled like you've never been before. Like, oh, it feels good. Okay. And it does seem like a lot of y'all may have already started something. And when I say partnerships, remember, not limited to love, it can be career-wise, all right? But you've got the Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, and the King of Cups here. So there is a sense of your priority is just being emotionally fulfilled and feeling this surge of love and self-love. And just on a whole other level, almost like transcendent energy here. Page of Cups in the heart of your spread. There's this new you already, all right? Remember, you got that new moon in your sign. This is someone who is so eager to, follow his bliss. Someone who, wears his heart on his sleeve. Someone who is so imaginative. Someone who is very creative, finds creative solutions, and goes for things that, again, will make him feel emotionally fulfilled. I mean, that Page of Cups. So a lot of y'all could be just feeling this gradual shift, moving into this heart chakra energy that feels really nice. Remember, Cups, it is love, and it's emotions, and it's feelings, it's intuition, all right? Remember, you still have Mercury and Sagittarius, too, all month, all right? In your 12th house, all right? That is very intuitive energy. That's really going deep, okay? Really, really nice. There's a new you emerging. It's really nice, and it's you taking action for it. And there could be a way that you're seeing things, and you're going to be seeing things in new ways. And it's almost like you're going to be seeing things, like through your heart. Again, that heart chakra energy is really strong. Now, you do have the Devil in your challenge area. Interesting, right? The Devil is attributed to Capricorn. It's in your challenge area. So just, well, you got to look at your entire spread here. There is something here where
It's almost like you recognize what you do have to let go. You will recognize what it is, all right? And it could be something, the devil, again, everything that devil represents, addictions, obsessions, bad behaviors, codependency, um, pessimistic thinking, all of that. Let's let it go. All right. Don't bring that into 2025. Don't bring that energy into 2025. The devil, it's an energy vampire, right? It may have to do with something about partnerships or relationships, or again, how you feel about them or how you see them. New perspective. New perspective. There's a big shift happening here. And I say that because you see the two people from the lover's card, chain of the devil here. But remember, everything is a choice. You can make that choice to choose to break free from these chains. All right. And again, it does not have to do, it can be career or colleagues or anything else, anything, right? For you. Now, King of Cups in your crown, really wonderful. Again, there is this emotional movement. It's this emotional revolution that is happening in your life right now. And you got these 3 court cards. So it's also like there is this feeling of like this testament of, I want people to see me this way too, right? I want people to see me, confident with all, expressive, being my authentic self, and someone that is very loving and giving and kind and intuitive and all of that. It seems like you're prepared for 2025. You got that 7 of Pentacles. Interesting, right? That the reader spread. There's still something that you're deciding. All right. Just remember, use that intuition. Always trust your intuition. Let your intuition guide you. Remember, cups are intuition, and you have a lot of it here. All right. So trust your intuition. There's something here where you may be working hard toward, or in a place where you are now saying, actually, I learned from the Jupiter Saturn square, I don't want this, and I'm going to change this, and I want something new. All right. Remember, it is your choice. Now, this is all about just taking a little bit of a pause. All right. Especially when it comes to love and relationships, anything that you've invested in, okay, in your physical world, and yes, money too, or career. 7 of Pentacles is, well, that's really interesting because you did get the 7 of Pentacles in your external factors last week, huh? So now it's in the Rudier spread. And so really just deep down in your gut, just know what you want intuitively, all right? And moving forward. And this is a Taurus card, by the way, all right? Remember what I said, Taurus rules your 5th house of true love and romance and joy and pleasure, creativity, self-expression, procreation, recreation, children, all of that. Like there's just something here where I want to have more fun. I want to, everything that I said earlier, you got the Knight of Wands as well in your future. So you're going to be ready to go. Knight of Wands is amazing. All right. That's someone who's on a mission to go after his ambitions and his passions. And he's very adventurous and he's not turning back. So I absolutely love this. Let's get to your stuff. All right. So Capricorn, y'all are amazing. Happy birthday. What are y'all doing for your birthday? Oh, if you like this reading, by the way, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what you're doing. New Year's Eve, all of that. And I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. All right, so Capricorn, okay. There's got to be something that it's all about moving forward. Very interesting. Oh, and yeah, let's see the clarify. Look at what popped out for you. Okay, so you're going to be fine. You just got to move forward. All right. There's got to be something that changes. Like I said, there's this new, it's almost like this renewal, this rebirth, like being emotionally fulfilled. And yeah, now you see, now you got the Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, King of Cups, 4 out of the 5 cups in the court. Like, wow. I don't even know what to say. So remember, that's clarifying your entire spread here. There's something new coming into your life during the, time of the new moon in your sign. You got the 6 of Swords. So yeah, do it. This is basically saying, okay, well, yeah, that happened, but I'm not going to get stuck in that energy. I'm going to move forward. All right. I'm moving forward because look at this. Look at where they're going. Look at my finger. Look how choppy, turbulent the water is. Look at the direction they're going. Smooth sailing. All right. Smooth sailing when you move forward. Okay. So again, there may be this journey of the mind as well. Swords, the mental suit as well, going from chaos to calm. Three of Cups in your external factors area. You got something to celebrate. You're going to have something to celebrate. And there truly may be something with, if you do have siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, neighbors, things like that, because it is your third house that's, activated as well. There could be something there with family. There could be something with your squad. Remember, you have sixth house activity, something with colleagues as well. But you are definitely celebrating something. Expect it. It does seem like they're, and you've got your birthday season too. So hey, there you go. So, but this card is a card of joy and celebration and being with your people and being with your squad and feeling that love and celebrating this new thing that you're launching, or even celebrating something that you're ending, that you're ready to end. Now you got Temperance as well, which is absolutely amazing. Okay. You got this Archangel. All right. So it's to say that you're just in this place where all you want is this balance and patience and no extremes, just kind of like right in the middle, right in the middle, and trusting your intuition and knowing that everything's going to work out fine for you. Now you do have that Five of Cups in your final outcome, so remember, you got a lot of cups here, but you have the dominant, like all the courts here, right? And then your main spread. This is saying, yes, there may be something that happens that you're just like, bummer. Okay. But look, the two full cups behind him. So, there's hope in every card, and there's, all of that. You pick up the cups, cross the bridge, go home. You're going to be fine. Okay. Remember, this is all about moving forward. All right. There's this new you, and a lot of this like self-love that's going to like really build its confidence, and you're going to feel very ambitious, but let some things go. All right. Let some things go. You can't do anything about the cups. They're spilled. All right. And so, there may be something that may be part of your test, right? That may be something there. It could be with a friendship too, by the way. Actually, I'll clarify that. With that Five of Cups. You're going to be fine. And the reason I say that is because this card is a Scorpio card, and Scorpio does rule your 11th house. So that's not only like friendships or social network, but it's like communities, groups you belong to, organizations. So there may be even like work related something here, but you see, clarified, you got that Three of Pentacles. So when you move forward, you move ahead, you got this new beginning. You got this working with other people. This card is all about teamwork. It's all about structure and stability too, for something new. A new project, a new role, a new position, whatever you want. This is Pentacles, money, wealth, right? So something career related, but again, a new, team or something. You're working here. That it's a whistle while you work energy. And this is a Capricorn card. Really great. And also you see the Pentacles are actually in the structure of the building. So a lot like building that solid foundation. You're good. You're going to be absolutely good as long as you look up and move forward, and you have every good reason to, with that Ace of Cups popping out. You saw that. You got these four court cards: aces, new beginnings, new love, new romance, new having a baby, new job, like whatever is going to remember what I said from the very beginning. Your cup overflowing like the Ace of Cups. All right, this is the Holy Grail. This is we call it the heart of tarot, right? So again, I love this. Just let some things go. And it may be something that you do too. It's almost like you kick over those cups and you have this moment of like that was working for so long, but it maybe not be working anymore. Remember, you have that devil energy, and so it's all about you and the choices that you make, right? It leads to something really wonderful here with these 2 3s. All right. 3s are all about growth and advancement, development, but they're a vibration of the Empress, right? The birth of new things. All right. Creation. 1 + 2 = new reality. You're good. You're absolutely good. So Capricorn, let's break it down. Let's see what's going on for you with, we're going to go through the lunations. I'm just going to give you a few. The 22nd, we do have a last quarter moon. And then, so this is just more about like planning things, preparing for the new moon that's going to be in your sign. The 23rd on Monday, pay attention to both of these days because the moon will be in Libra. And this is special because we have this wonderful air trine, right? With Venus in Aquarius, Jupiter in Gemini. Be social. It's a moon in Libra. Be very social, all right? There may be some emphasis on partnerships and relationships, but for y'all, maybe career, all right? Maybe something here with career, okay? You could be going really deep in terms of your career path. The fact that Libra is, your 10th house. Okay. Um, and maybe even legal matters. All right. But it's wonderful. Wonderful. Now, 24th, the moon is void pretty much all day. So just don't have like really important conversations, like work wise, this day up until like 3, 4 p.m. Okay. I'll talk about void moons, maybe in like upcoming live streams. But like, for instance, like I would never, ever take a Zoom call for work while the moon is void. All right. You're just going to go in circles. You're just going to go in circles. All right. Well, we'll talk about that later. But Wednesday, December 25th, hello, it's Christmas. If you celebrate it, if not, the moon is in Scorpio. Sextiling the sun. And this is a big one for you. All right. Christmas. Because remember, the sun is in your sign. And so this is very interesting. All right. Because moon in Scorpio is very deep. It's very emotional. It's very like deep conversations, heart to hearts. Ooh, really emotionally moving. All right. So I like this. They're really wonderful. All right. Spend time with people around you. All right. It's your 11th house. Now, over the weekend, Friday, December 27th to Sunday, December 29th. Wow. Moon in Sagittarius is fun. Take a trip. This is a time where you're going to have big ideas, especially with it being in your 12th house, like really big ideas, intuitive energy here. That's going to be really strong for you. Okay. Take a trip. All right. Now, Saturday, December 28th is when Chiron goes direct. And this is nice. But the days you want to pay attention to is Monday, December 30th, and then Tuesday, December 31st, New Year's Eve, when Mercury trines Chiron. So I've talked about this before in the past. This is really amazing for you, all right? Because Chiron is the wounded healer. And then you've got Mercury in Sagittarius in your 12th house. And so this is healing old wounds, speaking healing words into existence. I mean, this is moving forward with emotionally moving, constructive conversations that have to do with like home and family, the foundations of your life, nurturing energy. Oh, it's so nice. Significant other, children. Oh, it feels really ancestry, really nice, really nice. Okay, so I love moving into 2020, 25 for you, right? Did I just say 2020, 2025? Let's see what's going on. But okay, so we're going to do a little pull here for the new moon in your sign. Okay, so what can we expect for the Capricorns for the new moon in Capricorn for Capricorns? Ooh, take that. That one too. All right. Okay, so Capricorn, let's see what we got for you. I need my glasses. Okay, very interesting. So you got the Queen of Wands. Absolutely amazing. You're going to just attract, remember what I said. You vibrate at the high frequency, you're going to attract whatever you want. You got the Queen of Wands. That's what she does. She gets whatever she wants. She basically invented the law of attraction. She's very charismatic, very regal, very loyal. She is the entrepreneur too. Very work related here, but it's your ambitions, anything. It's you being in this spot. People gravitate toward her, which is really great. You have the 9 of Swords as well. So again, don't overthink, don't overanalyze things. It seems like moving with your emotions is going to be really nice here. You are moving. You did get that 1 sword. And then now you have the 9 of Swords, but this is for your new moon. So there may be a tendency to overthink something, especially if there is something that someone did to you. Okay. Remember, Mars is going to be retrograde in Leo during your new moon in your 8th house. So remember, this is all about you. This is your new moon. That you get this. Don't let anyone take this new moon away from you. All right. Just don't overanalyze things. Okay. Remember, focus more on the higher mind. And then lastly, You have the Nine of Cups. So as you know, that is the wish come true card during your new moon. So whatever you want, you're going to get. You got to take that inspired action, but that's amazing. All these cups. Wow. Wow. And the Nine of Cups is just so much fulfillment, and it's so much satisfaction. So this is going to be a very satisfying new moon for you. So set intentions, plant those seeds. You have a lot of cups. Three of Cups as well. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. Capricorn, what a way to end 2024. We'll talk. We're actually going to do January next week, so we'll talk about January. Moving into your birthday season. As you know, there's a lot happening. And yeah, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. I appreciate it, and tell me what's going on. Tell me what you've been doing for your birthday, what you're doing for your birthday. Tell me what you're letting go, this is amazing. This is actually pretty rare. With this, and with the fact that Ace of Cups just popped out, come on, you got something to look forward to, and then you got all this new stuff happening, something to celebrate. Just remember, there's something you gotta let go. All right, now that's it. All right, thanks so much, Capricorn. I will see you next week. Bye bye.